I'm sorry. Hopefully... Damn it. This is so annoying. So angry that it crashed. I have no idea what happened. It said the game, something about the game crashing, or it wasn't able, something about the game, I don't know. My PlayStation messed up. So, I really, so I'm in the dungeon again. Now I gotta skip. Oh man. Yep. That blows. I gotta go through all this again. I wish there was, like, you know, like Microsoft Word where it's like a backup, like, hey, we've saved your work because your computer crashed. At least it's not too bad, I guess. At least their, like, fast forward is really, really fast. So that's a major, major, major plus. They had free max. I mean, when I played Mystic Messenger, max speed I think was free until, I don't know when they changed it. Where it had to either pay for it or get the VIP package. I have not played any of the DLCs in Mystic Messenger. I didn't play V's, I didn't play Unknowns. Takes way too much time. Right? I mean, I've looked it up. I have so many games that I paid for that I need to play, so I feel like just... I just can't get into Mystic Messenger again. Like, it takes so much time.
No problem.
I'm still trying to get Gigi to play 707's route because she still hasn't. Right, and I don't want to, like, spend the hour. I wish it was just like, hey, pay us $30 and play the game however you want. That's would be what I want to do. But I have to play it how they want me to play it. I like to play games how I want to play them. Which most of the time is incorrectly. You're playing this wrong. You're not doing this right. Well, no. I also played it before they, like, changed a lot of things, where you could, like, go back in time and then reread, like, if you accidentally missed, but then they caught on and they would ban or, like, block your account if they saw you changing time zones and stuff. Yeah. I actually finally deleted that game off my phone, like, maybe a couple months ago. I had it just sitting there. Like, I was like, I can't delete it. Girl, you just gotta let go. So they meet up with the people who were trying to find them, and she tells them to come with her back to the village, and the stone glows. So pretty much the stone gives her the power to, like, control people, essentially. Yeah, the April Fools was super, super, super weird. I try to get to that really weird ending, I think, in April Fools, where it's like that kind of, like, like that, like, breaking the fourth wall or fifth wall or third wall or 10th wall, whatever they call it. When he says that. But I never could get it. I ended up with, like, blank end or happy end, I don't know. Yeah, the really, really, really sad ending where he knows where he says, like, everything's fake. Yeah, that was depressing. So from here, I think I should start getting more things. Let's see. The scouting party, I told the soldiers to go back right then and not to send the party to check things out ahead. Then after a while, more of the gang gave me choices to pick Daniel, and his route was pretty straightforward after that. I wish they would say when, like...
I'll catch up with you later.
All right.
I'll be fine, but...
Oh yeah, and he likes to go by Nate. Yeah, the Yusong egg thing is weird. Talking omu rice, I think is what it's called. So now she's going to try cakes at... So we're just going to be a pig and eat them all, and we're going to say, don't tell me what to do, and get angry and eat all the cake. Omu rice, yeah. Yeah. There's some games where it just, like, stabs you. In Collar X Malice, they have, like, a tragic love end. Oh my god. Oh. Those ending. There's one of them where I'm literally like, what is happening? Stop it! And it was extremely tragic. I hate it when they throw in those sad ends and sad parts.
See you later,
It's like
Lex.
you want to know what's happening, but it makes it sad. Yes, the sad endings, the bad ends. Ugh, gets me every time. Oh, this is new. This is new. We had new territory, girls. We had new territory. On my way back to my quarters, I noticed a falcon flying unusually close to the village. I get distinct feeling I'm being watched. To my great surprise, it begins to come closer and closer, eventually landing on the fence post just next to me. The bird... Oh, there's the bird. It bowed. How cute. The bird bowed. The bird holds its leg out to me.
Oh my goodness, you are so cute. Oh.
There's a scrap of paper tied to its leg with a ribbon. I free the paper from the falcon's leg, unroll it, and begin to read.
I can't stop thinking about you. I know it's crazy, but if you feel the same way, meet me at the Goddess just after midnight. Yours, Daniel.
I hurriedly stuff the scrap of paper into my top and look around to ensure that no one witnessed this unusual exchange. The falcon, apparently satisfied with its message has been received, takes off. The goddess. He must have meant the goddess statue in the woods between our villages. It used to serve as a shrine to the old gods, but neither elemental nor human have ventured into the area regularly for some time now. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I should at least hear what he has to say, right? No harm in that, but if I'm going to make it by midnight, I'll have to leave pretty soon here. The enormity of the challenge ahead of me sinks in when I notice guards patrolling the village. We usually only guard the borders, but it seems the village is on high alert since the human raid. Thankfully, I just had a crash course in sneaking around. It's difficult, but eventually I manage to sneak out of the village without being spotted. I go out to the back and double around towards the clearing where the goddess stands. I almost feel like I should save just in case. That's what I'm gonna do. Just in case. The goddess comes into view. It's just before midnight. Amazingly, even with all my delays, I managed to make it just in time. But I'm so nervous. Is he really going to be there? Could this be a trap? My heart hammers wildly in my chest and my stomach twists itself into anxious knots. But then I see him. Daniel. He's leaning against the goddess' mossy, outstretched arm. When he sees me, his face breaks into a bashful grin.
You came.
Flinging caution to the wind, I run right up to him and throw my arms around him. I can feel his heart beating against my chest. Ugh, he's nervous too. He seems surprised, but recovers quickly and wraps his arms around my waist. He smells strange, but good. I've never been this close to a human before. Ooh, it doesn't feel like an elemental man. His skin doesn't hum with magic, but he feels pleasant all the same. Eventually, he lets go of me somewhat reluctantly.
It's so good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
You too.
Elementals are friends, not
So
food.
you got my note, huh?
I love the way they say things.
But before we talk about that, there's some things I want to ask you.
Oh yeah? Go ahead. Ask me anything you want.
Ask me.
When you set off that diversion, what exactly did you do?
Daniel's face falls and he begins to fidget nervously.
Well, I had this thought that I would just set off a small explosion in the guard tower. Nothing fancy. But it's been kind of a dry year, and the powder I used was a lot stronger than I expected. I never meant to set the entire building on fire. It just sort of happened.
Oopsies.
It's all right. You didn't mean for it to happen. You couldn't have known.
He looks relieved.
Right? It's like, sorry, I'm not a gunpowder expert.
Maybe before you mess with things, you should look into it first.
How did you get out here? Are they looking for you? How did you manage to pull it off?
Well, I don't know if you recall from earlier, but my dad is our village chief. He's kind of a big deal. So I managed to get away before the bomb went off, but some guys did come talk to me about it a few hours later. and my dad got in their faces and just screamed about how they let the prisoners escape and that they should learn to do their jobs before they come pointing the finger at me.
Wow, that's really amazing. So you're not in any trouble at all?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think some of the guards are mad at me, but that's nothing new.
That's a relief. So how did you manage to get out here then?
After my dad got them off my back, I was able to go get a horse and some supplies from the guard station, and I just rode all the way here as fast as I could. Everyone was still dealing with the fire and containing the rest of our prisoners, so I managed to get out without too much trouble.
I feel like this is like this. You're just like, my dad's kind of important. Oh, okay, you're good. You're clean.
You must have ridden all day, and you didn't even know if I would be coming.
Sometimes you just have to take a chance and follow your heart, you know? I couldn't stop thinking about you. I've never seen a woman like you in my life.
Well,
I tried to convince myself to forget about you, but no matter what I did, I couldn't get you out of my head.
there hasn't been one in your area for over 200 years, so that would be quite understandably why you've never seen one.
I know it's a lot to ask, but if you'd come back to the village with me, we'd face a lot of discrimination, but I know my father could protect us.
His words, I think, are the cheesiest. No. Hell no. I love the option. No. Hell no. And yes. Why can't there be one that says hell yes?
Oh, Daniel. It's crazy. But why not? Let's do this!
Okay.
Really?
He was not expecting her to actually say that.
We'll never know if we don't try.
She's just what met Daniel, and Daniel pretty much explained what happened and how he set off the bomb and didn't know it was going to be that bad because he has no knowledge of gunpowder. They're going to run away together. She's going to go live with the humans because his dad is going to protect them. Daniel laughed and pulled me into his arms, lifting me into the air and twirling me around.
Will you really take a chance and run away with a crazy guy like me?
Yes, but I need some time to prepare.
Of course. Of course.
His eyes twinkle in the moonlight. He sets me down and draws me closer to him. There it is again, the unfamiliar but intoxicating scent of him. Why is it all about smelling him? Do all human men smell this good? No. No. Oh my god, there's a guy at work who he told me, I sat next to him for like 2 months, and he told me, if I smell bad, tell me. I'm like, you smell bad every single day, and I'm going to get in trouble with HR because I'm telling you that you smell bad, and someone's going to hear and not know why and report me. So no, I can't tell you you smell bad. I don't sit next to him anymore, somebody else does, so fucking god. I can feel hard, rippling muscles. They're all muscular muscles beneath his strange human clothes. I wonder what he looks like underneath all of that fabric. Ooh. She's always... Oh, hey! Oh, that was cute. Almost as if he can read my mind, Daniel leans in and kisses me. Woo. His lips are so soft and taste like sweet mint. Why? I wonder if he's been preparing for this moment. Rub mint all over my face. He kisses me again and again, and all thought leaves my mind.
I've been wanting to do that since the first moment I saw you.
Aww. That's a really cute CG. I like the moonlight and sparkles. Mm-hmm.
Has there been anything else you've been wanting to do?
Oh. His hands stray from my waist to my hips, finally coming to rest on my buttocks. I can feel his heat pressing against my pelvis. Heat? I don't think that's heat, girl.
Oh,
I think that's
so many things. How much time do we have?
I can stay for a few hours.
Oh, is that going to give you enough time?
Sounds
I
like
don't know.
just enough time for us to get to know each other a little better.
Oh, okay. He kisses me again, but his previous softness is gone, consumed by desire. His hands are everywhere at once, grabbing at every inch of my body, pressing and pulling in a delirious haze of need. His touch awakens a longing deep inside of me, and I give myself over to him entirely. Well then. Oh, well, she's looking up. I know where she's at. Yep, he's a human male, right? As he eases me down onto the soft grass, I can't help but wonder if the goddess might disapprove. I can feel the judgment of her stony gaze upon us as he takes me again and again.
That was incredible.
Sorry.
It was really something. But I feel like I'd like to try that again in a less spiritual place, maybe.
Sorry.
Baby, wherever we make love is holy ground.
I love this game. Give him a blank look.
Sorry. I'm not much good at that kind of talk. I prefer to let my body do the talking.
I'm crying over here. I'm laughing. He's definitely a human male after that shit. Oh, I love how he delivers the lines though. Holy crap. So good. His best delivery.
Honey, quit while you're ahead.
He's digging himself in.
Right.
He can't.
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes, just for now.
Holy crap, that was amazing. Oh. I was searching for steel like I'm cold. Okay, he hugs me tightly to him. I want to memorize the feel of his body against mine. The sound of his voice, his scent. I don't want this moment to end.
I don't want to let you go.
I know. I wish I could just stay here with you forever.
I love you, you know.
Wow, love. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel so strongly about him too. Maybe this is what love feels like.
I think I love you too.
You don't know how much it means to hear you say that. I feel like as long as we have each other, we can handle anything, you know?
He's very like speedy.
Yeah.
And she's a little like ho.
So, till tomorrow then?
Tomorrow.
On the same holy ground. Or make your own holy ground, whatever. Daniel rightly lets go of me and we go our separate ways. Oh. My My next day of classes come and go in a blur. No matter what I do, all I can think about is Daniel and getting back into his arms after Aberforth even reprimanded me and wondered aloud if my hormones were addling my brain. Normally I would be upset, but he's not far from the truth. Oh, I have headphones on. I am the only person who can hear this game right now. So, no embarrassing moment. My husband walking out saying, "What the F are you playing?" Because he would tease me for the rest of my life about it. I kid you not. He'd never let me live it down. As I rush outside towards the student dormitory, a familiar voice cuts my introspection short.
What's going on with you today?
Aww.
You seem unfocused. Are you okay?
Oh, here comes the best friend worried about you.
Huh? Me? Totally fine. I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Going back to more holy grounds. He always knows in every single route, and it makes me sad. I review the contents of my small satchel as the evening sunlight dwindles fast. My mother's jewelry, her favorite seashell comb, and a hair ribbon my father brought me from another village beyond the great sea. I never wear it, but it always reminds me just how much he loves me, so I like to keep it close by. Everything is replaceable. I look over my note to my father one last time. Oh, this is sad. Papa, I found love in an unexpected place. Please don't worry about me. We're so happy together. If things improve between our people, I will come find you. But if not, I will always love you, no matter what. Oh, this is kind of sad. Thinking about never seeing Papa again makes my chest feel tight, but true love is worth any price, isn't it? I take one last look around my room, then set off. At least I try to. I open the door only to be confronted by very stern-faced Lux. I've never seen him look like this.
Oh! Lux. What are you doing here?
Going away for a while?
He knows. He indicates my satchel. I guess I'm caught. I couldn't lie to him anyway.
Well...
Please just say it.
I met someone. His name is Daniel.
The human boy?
Yes. We're in love. We're going to be together.
To say I'm shocked would be an understatement. That as your friend, I should warn you that if you do this, if you leave, you will rip your father's heart out. You will destroy the happiness of our entire village. Not only that, but you've known this boy, what, a week? And spent a total of an hour with him? This is a catastrophic idea.
The voice of reason. Right? I'm a little distraught here.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
This is
And
probably...
I'm sorry I hurt you. But I wish you well. And I will miss you. Please know that.
This is it. We're never going to see each other again.
Oh, that's sad.
We don't know that for sure.
I gotta hug him. For the first time, Lux does not immediately wrap his arms around me. As I hug him, I feel tears spring into my eyes. It's only when a whimper escapes my mouth that he moves to put his arms around my shoulder. But his touch is devoid of his usual warmth. It's clear that he's deeply hurt.
Then, goodbye, Lux.
Oh my god, why
Goodbye.
you do this? Oh, I know. Ay, ay. I managed. I managed to make it back to the goddess without any further delays. The sight of Daniel's figure silhouette against the goddess statue in the distance soon drives all thoughts of my confrontation with Lux out of my mind. He runs to meet me.
You're here. You're finally here.
He sweeps me into his arms and kisses me so tenderly I feel I might just melt into a puddle right there and then. But just as suddenly as he kisses me, he pulls away and I'm left wondering what I've done wrong. He looks downright anxious.
Daniel? Is everything okay?
Fine. It's fine.
Are you sweating?
No.
I'm about to demand him explain himself. Daniel drops to one knee and takes my hand in his.
What in the world are you doing down there?
Oh. It's different for her people.
You'll see. Just a second.
Mm-hmm. He fumbles in his pocket for something with his free hand.
I had it this morning. Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this round. As I wait for him to explain himself, what he pulls out of his pocket has me even more confused. A ring sparkles in the moonlight.
I get the feeling that maybe you guys don't do this, but just please listen to me for a minute. It's a human thing. I know that everything about this is crazy, and the world is going to be against us. But you make me feel like I could do anything. And maybe we don't know each other that well, but I know that I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Is he?
So please, tell me you'll marry me. Make me the happiest man alive. You'll be my princess. I'll give you the world. Anything your heart desires.
I don't believe in marriage. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save there and come back to that.
Oh, Daniel! Yes! Yes, I'll marry you!
I don't know, this does not feel genuine. It feels weird.
Oh my god! You will? You will? Oh my god.
With shaking hand, he takes the ring and flips it carefully onto my finger.
It's so beautiful, Daniel. I love you so much.
It's true. She could be a queen of the humans. He rises to his feet.
I love you too. I can't believe this is really happening. I'm going to make you so happy. I promise.
Oh, Daniel.
Daniel throws his arm around my waist and pulls me in close. He kisses me furiously, unable to temper his excitement. His passion is like a tide, and I find myself swept away in him. They propose by putting their foreheads together. And they wear a necklace. Man wears a necklace, and the woman wears a headpiece. We travel back to the human village where we began our life together. His people did not welcome my presence, but Daniel's father all but forced them to tolerate me. Tensions remain high, and while I'm able to convince the chief to hold off an attack on attacking Akash, my people were unable to recuperate. Word spread in Akash that the chief's son had brainwashed me and turned me against my own people. The wrestling clash were bloody and gruesome, to say the least, as the elemental people unleashed the full might of their magical power upon the human. Yeah, this is weird. Eventually, Daniel and I were forced to leave, settled in a town along the coast of the Great Sea, far, far away from our villages. Yeah, I feel like this isn't the right ending either. Because this is usually, you get this from, like, just those random endings. I never managed to solve a mystery of the necklace. About a year or so ago, Daniel and I began our relationship. The jewel grew dull, and one day the chain snapped. Most puzzling of all, despite my coming-of-age ceremony coming and going, I never chose an element. Perhaps the jewel's power had something to do with it, but whatever the reason, I spent the rest of my life with all of my magic intact. We have 3 children together, all males. Love them as I do. I can't help but fear for their future. I know there's nothing for them here with us, but they know nothing of their elemental culture, nor will they ever be accepted by humans. Oh, maybe this is the right ending. It's kind of depressing. The end. Trophy is damn Daniel. Damn Daniel, back at it again. Yeah, it was a lot of text. So we're gonna skip this. Skip the credits. Oh. Huh. So Daniel's route is, yeah, I got all the CGs. There are only 3. I got them all. Oh, I guess. No. This does feel wrong. This doesn't feel right at all. I'm so confuzzled. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna load a game. I think this was the marriage one. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it either. It's really a very bizarre ending. Yeah, it's like they let both of their villages
So
just...
please, tell me you'll marry me. Make me the happiest man alive.
Daniel,
I'm gonna break his heart right now. He broke my heart, I'm gonna break his heart. I tug on his hand and pull him to his feet. He rises reluctantly, looking absolutely crushed.
I want very much to spend the rest of my life with you, but I don't want to get married.
Why not?
I don't think we need some priest to tell us what we mean to each other. My love for you is real. I don't need to bring anyone else into our relationship.
I guess you're right. All I need to know is that you'll stay by my side forever.
I'm not going anywhere.
You are the weakest link. Daniel throws his arm around my waist and pulls me close. He kisses me. No, that's all the same. Yeah, it's the exact same ending. I'm sorry, of all the routes that you see first, you see something like this. I swear, the rest of the game, the rest of the other routes I have done so far are far better than that. So there's another one where I saved, where I want to manipulate him. What was the other one? I don't remember. Let's go here. I think this is the dungeon one. So we're gonna see. Manipulate him. He doesn't know anything about me, but he really seems to have fallen for me. I can use this to my advantage. Nope. Not in that route. Take his hand through the bar.
Oh, Daniel. I'm so glad you're here. I've been so scared all alone in my cell.
You don't have to be scared anymore. I'm here now.
But I'm locked in here and you're out there. How can you help me?
I'm sure we can figure something out. Maybe I can talk to my dad?
He has, like, no drive for himself. He always, like, relies on his dad. Like, oh, everything will be okay. I'll just tell my dad to fix it. Or, I'll ask my dad.
No, Daniel.
I reach through the bars and hook my fingers into the collar of his shirt. I'll lay him closer until our noses are just barely touching.
You can't tell anyone about this. They'll never help me get out of here. But you can get me out of here on your own. I know you can.
I can?
You got this far, didn't you?
I did, didn't I?
I did, didn't I? His mouth opens and closes a few times, wordlessly. I pull back just a bit from him.
Tell me something. How are they blocking our magic?
I squeeze his cheeks until his lips are pursed.
Focus, honey.
Right. We found this artifact in some old ruins a while back, and it seems to have some kind of power over elementals. Only Shaman Lee really seems to understand it, though, and he never takes it off.
That's helpful information. I'm not going to be able to use my magic, so I'm going to need you to get the key.
I'm not sure if I can.
I reach through the bars and pull his face as close as I can and kiss him roughly. Oh.
Don't disappoint me.
Okay. Oh, he's in there now. What? I don't even wait to see his reaction. I turn and walk back to the pile of straw and lie down again. Okay.
Never knew you were into humans.
Whatever. I'm just doing what I have to do.
Oh. I scan a few minutes later and Daniel hurries back into the room holding a key.
Oh, Daniel, I knew you could do it.
He unlocks my cell and holds his hand to me. I take his hand and look back at Ignatius' cell. He gives me An angry, expectant
We really should get going.
Oh. Mmm. Yeah, I don't know. That could be interesting. Indeed, Mia. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to come back, but let's leave him behind here. I look at Ignatius, then back at
Come
Daniel.
on! What are you doing? Quit messing around!
Oh, this is sad.
Sorry, Ignatius.
What the hell?
Dude. What? My face. Daniel was forced to flee his village, and I could never return to my home after what I had done. So we made a life together. I wish I could say I'm happy, but every time I look at him, all I can think about is how many lives we must have ruined together. He tries to make me happy, but he knows nothing of how to live off the land. So I find myself doing everything for us. Not shocked. I never saw Ignatius again, or anyone from Akash, for that matter. The look on his face when I walked out of the door and left him in the cell is burned in my mind. I often see it in my nightmares. I never did get to have my coming of age ceremony, but one morning I woke up as a fire element. A cruel twist of fate. Even if I ever manage to forgive myself for leaving Ignatius, I'll never be able to leave those painful memories behind. They're sheer shard in my very being. That was ... cool ... is the trophy I just got. Alright. Well, let's see. The other one probably just goes on with the story, probably. But they obviously escape a little bit differently. So I'm guessing depending on which kind of sub-route you're on, you end up being that element in that kind of twist of fate.
We really should get going.
I grab the key and run to Ignatius' cell, unlocking
Goodbye, Ignatius. Good luck.
Bye.
it. Oh, okay. And Daniel and I left his village in the middle of the night on a horse. He loaded up with some stolen supplies. Once we gotten... He was real mad. He was real mad. He's always mad, the poor boy. Once we gotten far enough, I was able to use my magic to help cover our tracks. We traveled as far east as we could. I lost count of how many weeks we were on the run before we eventually found a patch of land where we built a small cottage. I never got to have my coming of age, and I woke up one morning as a fire elemental. I think of Ignatius sometimes when I use my fire magic. I can only hope he made it safely back to the village. Daniel proposed to me the very night he spirited me away, and I accepted. I didn't know what kind of life we could have together, but perhaps I had some distant hope that we could succeed where our people had failed. Oh, this is long. We have 3 children together, all males. Shocker. Love them as I do. I can't help but fear for their future. I know there's nothing for them here with us, but they know nothing of their elemental culture, nor will they ever be accepted by humans. The end. slightly unimpressed with his. Yeah. Same. Human boys are the same. Yeah. I was hoping there was gonna be like an evil queen ending like the other ones have. Because there's, I call them evil queen endings. So there's like an evil queen ending. Look at Ignatius. Where she's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm a little sad there's not one of him. Like, I would have loved that. Why is there not? Yeah. I was hoping she'd have one for him, but I guess not. I mean, there's the, in the other gallery, I guess it could appear there, but I don't know. I mean, I know what 2 of these are going to be. I don't know what the last one is. So, I don't know. Well, that's Daniel's route. Thoughts on that? The other routes we have left is Caspian and Sirocco. Well, if I start a new route, I'll end the stream and then start another one just so it breaks it up on my YouTube for easy going back and watching reasons. It helps people do that. What time is it? It is almost 6 p.m. here. So either Rocco or Sirocco or Caspian. I don't know. I'm a little bit more intrigued with Sirocco's route than Caspian's route. I don't know. Seems a little bit more interesting to me. I'm not quite of the Caspian type personality. It's not my jam. Okay. I'll end this one. I'll come back, set it to Rocco. We'll do Wind Boy. Okay. So let me end this, and then I'll come back and do his route. One moment, please.